Good morning to you. You're listening to I'm Making It Happen with yours truly, Nykole Tyson on the Reef 103.5 FM. And we are here every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And I'm Making It Happen. We discuss how you can make it happen in our minds, bodies, finances, business, and culture, despite the inevitable and not so pleasant challenges. Today we have Niyorah.
Yes,
and on the line with us, on the Facebook Live with us, on the radio airways, and he's a recording artist. He's joining from St. Thomas, but internationally known, and he's joining us to release 2 new singles and share some nuggets about making money, income opportunities in the music industry. First, I want to say special good morning to everyone in the USVI, the British Virgin Islands, and St. Kitts and Nevis, and wherever you are in the Caribbean. Really want to thank you and appreciate you for tuning in. As I mentioned, Niyorah, he's going to be releasing 2 new singles. One is titled Beautiful Soul, and the other one is called Stomp on Corona. And I love both of them. They have like different melodies to them. One is like, dance hall beat. If you can correct me on that, like a reggae beat. And the other one is like a more conscious, like melodious feel. But I love both of them. Niyorah, if you don't know him by name, you definitely know him by his music, previous music. And you will know him by some of his hits called Nothing to Prove.
I got nothing to prove to anyone. My tradition and my culture is original. Black man stand firm, chanting on the shores of Africa.
And then also No Guts, No Glory.
The youth will bust them gun for fun and I make blood run, ya carry them home. The poor princess will sell her body for money, ya carry her home.
And there's another one called Clowns Around Us. But he is, of course, locally known, but also internationally known. And I want to thank you so much, Niyorah, for joining us today.
Yeah, man. Greetings, give thanks and praise, Sister Nykole. Yeah, man. Give thanks and praise to I'm Making It Happen. What a wonderful brand. What a great movement. So I really urge the people to support this movement from this sister here, this hardworking sister. So enough respect, to the Virgin Islands community and also the community abroad as well. Those of you tuning in, those of you who love Virgin Islands reggae roots music, just, Virgin Islands music on a whole, give thanks for tuning in. And of course, before anything, we give thanks to God Almighty.
Thank you. So, Niyorah, how are things in our sister island of St. Thomas?
Everything is blessed, Everything is blessed. We're taking this corona thing in stride, but all is well, the people are trying to keep an upful spirit, even though things are a little bit slow. But we still thank God for life and everything is blessed.
Well, that's good, That's one thing, we always keep it moving in the VI. We may be small, but we definitely mighty. So we know how to make things happen. So you released 2 new songs. You have 2 new singles. And in preparing for the show today, of course, I listened to them. And I'd heard the first one, Beautiful Soul, but then when I listened to the lyrics, that's what gets me the most, is melodious tune that you put together. Maybe not be using the right terminology. You can correct me. But, I love the melody, but definitely the lyrics. I love that. But before we get into releasing that song, I wanted to ask, definitely, the song, like you just said, the show is about making it happen. And you made it happen and releasing 2 new singles during this pandemic. Some people have been stopped, and, others, not sure what they're doing. And it has been a challenging time. I'd like to get interviewers' opinions or their strategies and how they're continuing to push forward despite the situation.
Yeah, well, despite the situation, I'm sure I'm gonna give you an example. I'm sure LeBron James is practicing still, even though he's not, the league is not going on. So, or any great person within their craft, I'm sure that they're practicing still and they're pushing forward. And, even though it's a critical time, I think once the environment is safe, then we could still, now is really the time to really go within the self and bring wonderful works, blessed by the Creator out, So it's imperative that regardless of the situation and what's happening, that we push through and we make it happen. So Beautiful Soul, was a wonderful song that I was the executive producer of. Thank God. It was produced by Haile Israel. So the guitar riffs that you're hearing in the back is from Haile Israel, who is actually a PhD in music. He's a doctor in music. He knows about music theory, the ebbs and flows of melodies, notation, and whatnot. So it was pretty simple and very fun to work with him on that project. So we came together, and I wanted to create a song that felt like Bob Marley's redemption song. A song that would help people to feel relaxed during this time, because being an artist is one thing, but actually being a messenger that could help uplift somebody is another thing. So, as artists,
Definitely.
me personally, I'm critical of my lyrics and what I put in songs. So I just wanted to create a song to help people relax during this Corona time. A song to help people feel in tune with God, a song to help people feel at ease, ease the stress is what I was thinking when I created that song. So Beautiful Soul came out. It's strictly acoustic. It's a wonderful track, and it's on all streaming platforms. So I hope the people enjoy it and love it and share it and put it on the Spotify playlist and all of that. So.
I know you said you want to uplift. What was the inspiration though? Like, what inspired you to write those specific lyrics? Where were you that when you wrote this and to put that together?
It's like I was actually thinking about my children, and within my meditation, I thought of me sitting down and my children standing up in front of me, and what message would I give to them? What message would I give to my son, my daughters? You know what I'm saying? And I just thought this is the message that I would teach them. You are a beautiful soul, one step at a time. So I would speak that to them. You are a beautiful soul, son, daughter. Just take one step at a time. In everything, God is in control. Take it one step at a time. Don't be hasty. Just take it easy. Just observe. And so that's how I came up with the lyrics. I was thinking about the message that I would give to my children if they was to stand in front of me, all of them.
Without further ado, we're just going to play that song, Beautiful Soul by Niyorah.
Inside.
You are a beautiful soul. Just take one step at a time. In everything, God is in control. Just take one step at a time. You don't have to sell your soul for material gain. It will be rough sometimes, God made it that way. As a spiritual test for you, to see if you will break. Just have some patience along the way. Keep it going, to the top spiritually you'll be growing up. By God you were chosen to walk along that road. Keep it rising, to the top, you are climbing up. Success comes with timing and realizing that you are a beautiful soul. Just take one step at a time.
Okay, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, the name of itself, I'm saying it's beautiful, because it just makes me feel so like it just brings some ease, like it just makes
man.
Like take it one step at a time, and just makes you reflect and think like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get through this, and I feel the love, because like now you say that you was writing it for your children, so it came across.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. It's a beautiful song, and I saw the word beautiful had to be in it somehow. And, we're speaking about the souls of the people, because there is something that accompanies that it's within the body, all right? And it's there with us all the time. And it's our spirit, it's our soul, always trying to guide us in the right direction.
Definitely, you can find it on YouTube. He already has it on YouTube. And what other platforms do you have that song on?
It's on Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Apple Music, iTunes. It's on all streaming platforms, Deezer, Rhapsody. It's all over the world, and you're welcome to go get it, because that song right now, I mean, that's a song for the ages, you know.
That's timeless. Like you said, you know, it's definitely timeless. You have some individuals saying, congratulations, Niyorah, Sholin Modeste, congratulations on your new release. And Taino says, Niyorah, oh yeah, it's on Apple Music. He's already on it. So
Listen, yes, it's on Apple Music. Give thanks. Thank you for the support, you know, ahead of time.
We have some more music to release for Niyorah. This one needs to be our the anthem for Corona right now. But you know, what inspired you to connect? Because you connected with an artist in Africa.
This is my brother, actually. This is my brother. It's been marketed in Africa. It's been pushed in Africa, definitely in Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, and the Congo, actually. But my younger brother Omar the Pro, which is a sleeping giant in the industry, he's really a powerful songwriter and artist. So this is our first combination, and so I'm proud to say that for sure.
How did you come about writing this one? What made you choose that melody? Well, he's a producer. What, you know, you might know the inspiration. What was behind the beats, and you know, why did you make it like an upbeat music song instead of like, you know, like the other one was more melodious?
Yeah, man. Well, you know, the thing about it is that Afrobeat is definitely a genre of music I can appreciate. So for those who know Niyorah as just a roots reggae artist, Niyorah is very, very versatile. I could even spit hip hop, but that's in the future. But we are unlimited human beings. My perspective is I can do anything. So with that perspective, I just had some Afrobeat sent from my people in Copenhagen, Denmark. Far, who is a platinum producer artist from Denmark, actually was the main producer, along with Adil Nadri, which is my manager as well, who's a multi-instrumentalist, who's booking Marcia Griffiths and Queen Ifrica in Europe as well. So they came together and created this rhythm, and my brother and I just wrote to it. And Stamp on Corona, the inspiration came because really and truly you can't force vaccinations on Black people. So it's all about, just telling the people that they can, it's all about overcoming things mentally. It's not about just, being afraid and being, sometimes you can overcome things mentally before anything else. So that's the inspiration behind the song.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're inspiring people right now. They're saying, love that. I can do anything.
I can do anything. I can become anything, really and truly.
I like that because, not stipulating yourself or having yourself in a box. So I love that. I was like, what? So I love that you're versatile. If different things hit you, you want to show your creativity. You're artist. You're an artist. So there's different things that, you can bring to the world and impact them, inspire them through your music. So you're not limited. So I love that you're showing that in this song. And definitely, without further ado, we want to play that now and let
people enjoy this. Turn up the volume on this one.
Okay, cool. We're gonna play. This is "Stomp on Corona," new single by Niyorah,
featuring Omar the Pro.
Africa, it's our time. No, unify. Strength is in numbers. Strength. This is Niyorah. Link up with Omar. Lockdown of the people, friend. Can they see what I can see? 5G towers getting red. Television set the stage, fooling our society, but the Africans not slave. Stamp on Corona, oh nah. 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 Stamp on Corona, yeah. You cannot fool me, no way. I'm not a pawn to your game, not the one you can tame. I'm the son to the flame. I went to go see my girl today. Her body's calling me like yesterday, but she saw the news and now she's afraid. Don't worry, my baby, let's go to bed. more people dying from soda. They're trying their best to control us, but I am no PS controller. They say stay inside, no more looking at, no more.
You know, I definitely want to dance to that one, Stomp on Corona. We want to stamp that out for real. But definitely like the message accompanied with the song.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. You know, it's just God's work, man. I'm so thankful, man. That's the first thing. Give thanks and praise to the Creator, to God for bringing me here on earth to do this work. That's all I'm thankful about, man. And give thanks to people like yourself, Nykole, for doing what you do, man. You know, we applaud you. The Virgin Islands applaud you, you know?
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Look, we have some other comments on the Facebook Live saying, overcoming everything mentally, love your vibe, and appreciate God's creation.
Wow, give thanks, man. Concepcion Romero Pinkett.
No, sir, you say correctly. And then Hollis gives you a thumbs up.
Yes, Hollis. Macintosh.
She's saying, morning, Nykole, congratulations, Niyorah, on your new release with a lot of positive vibes. And I love how you always give God the glory and staying humble. Thank you. And Nykole, keep up the good job. Thank you, Melinda. Niyorah, God has great things in store for you once God is the head of your ship or your journey. Prayers goes out to all of the children, which is everyone. That's from Melinda Stephen.
Wow, Melinda, enough respect.
And Leo says, I want that song for sure. I'm going to be bumping it up here in Washington State to represent.
Hey, bro, Leo, thank you so much. And I want you to share that with as many friends as possible. Any streaming platform, Spotify, put it on your Spotify playlist. If you want to support, you want to buy it, you could buy it on iTunes, you know, Apple Music, Amazon Music. Yeah, it's out there, man. Yes.
And now, Concepcion, I want to say it like how you say it, but you're correct. The Corona anthem, I love it. Dancing in my bed. And they're watching from Washington State. You know, I think it's like 7 or something in the morning there. He says he woke me up from Washington, and he felt that she feels the beat in her soul.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Definitely.
It feeds me. That's what I'm. You know, this is a glorious. You know, that's maximum support. So give thanks for that, because without the people, I am nothing. I humble myself. So
definitely, we love it. We love it. So definitely want to support. You know, all the platforms you can find Stomp on Corona, yeah. You know,
Stomp on Corona.
Check him out on all the platforms. From the beginning, we have Niyorah with us, and he has released 2 new singles. The first one was Beautiful Soul. The second one was Stomp on Corona. And you can find them on all platforms. And I mean, 2 different types of style of music, but they're have this, you know, same effect. Powerful. I want to mention a comment from Cheryl. Let's see, Cheryl Charles. She says, love alone, King Niyorah. I listen to you and your dad, Ras Bobby, all the time on the reef with all the herbal products. This is Empress Cheryl. Stay safe.
Lovely, lovely. Give thanks and praise, Sister Cheryl. Much appreciation and much love, man. You know, the people, them is who they make we, you know. We don't just do what God give us, you know, bless us with, and the people, them, they make us who we are, you know. So I humble myself to the people, them, Jay. Thanks.
Definitely, of course. And then Cedric Milner says, hey, greetings, King. Good luck on the new vibes. All the best. Giving thanks and joy and peace.
Yeah, man. One love, Cedric. Mosaic Jah, Rastafari. Give thanks and praise, you know.
So can you tell us some, like, you know, basic, the fundamentals of making money in this kind of business?
You know, first of all, I want to give thanks, you know, to everyone in the Virgin Islands music industry. Not just the Virgin Islands, but the Caribbean, because I'm a Caribbean man. I was born in Dominica, and at 4 years old, I moved to the Virgin Islands. So anytime anybody asks me who I am, I say I'm a true Caribbean man, you know. But the thing about it is, you know, it brings me great joy that this year I am going to start to become an educator versus just being an artist and a songwriter. I'm also the CEO of Rise Above Them Publishing. This is the company that is actually going to push out itself at the forefront to educate the people of the Virgin Islands. Some of the fundamentals of the industry are, first of all, you know, you have to copyright your songs, you have to copyright your alias or your stage name. You have to make sure that you're not using a trademark that's established by another business, because that could create, you know, legalities that's not going to go in your favor. So that's one thing. The second thing is the songs. We have to make sure that we copyright our songs, you know. And the main thing is that Virgin Islands artists are way more than just artists or performers. That's just one aspect. But they're songwriters, which is a whole total different aspect. It means that the people in the Virgin Islands, they own pieces of land, not physical pieces of land, but they own property.
Intellectual property. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So your songs are intellectual property. There's ways of protecting it, and you have to go through the copywriting process through the Library of Congress, which is the best way to copyright your stuff. But regardless, there are laws protecting songwriters because the moment it becomes tangible, whether you write it on a piece of paper or whatever it is, or you just record it on a recorder, once it becomes tangible, then it's your property. That's your creation, right? So within that ownership of property, there are certain rights that you have. You have the rights of reproduction, the rights of distribution, the right of public performance, the right of derivatives, etc. And so there's ways to cover yourself technologically on paperwork to make sure that you are secure. The one thing I want our artists to take heed to is before you just walk in a studio to record a song, you have to reason about the song with the producer. You have to know what is on the back end of the business, how they plan to push the song, who's investing in the song, etc. And then when you figure that out, before a session is over, you should sign a split sheet. Okay. So, and that's one mistake we make in the Virgin Islands. We just record. So how about distribution? How about marketing? How about putting your songs in films? Who's gonna get that there? You know? So you are in charge of your property, right? And I really want you, there's some ways to earn money off of your music. And I mean, I could talk all day, Nykole, but I'm just gonna let you ask the questions and everything. So I hope that is a piece of a little fundamental that I can chip in there, so that the brothers and sisters know.
You know, you're touching on, you're answering the question I gave us, the fundamentals. I see I put up the copyright your songs. Know about the songs you're putting out. Make sure there's not a trademark already out there. And then you're saying about the marketing. Yeah, so I definitely I think, and then knowing getting your contracts in order. And making sure that you have those things done before you release your music, and you have your agreements ahead of time and not afterwards trying to make up time. And that's where you have a lot of frustration and then feel like it's not advantageous, but it's just like you're not putting your ducks in order the right way. I have somebody here from France just said, hey, accidentally found your video. Hello from France.
Man, so respect to France, man. That's one big fan base of mine, France, so much respect. And also fan base of my cousin too, Nacio Fontaine. I don't know if a lot of people know, but one of the reggae greats from Dominica, Nacio Fontaine, is actually my cousin, very powerful artist, same way. So big up to France, man.
And we're gonna I'm gonna read some more of the comments, but I do want you to complete about the other fundamentals regarding the industry and some things that you see that people can apply.
Yeah, the thing about it is that apart from musical sales, like for instance, a CD being sold for $10 and you're getting your cut or whatever it is, and apart from you performing on stage for a fee, there are 7 other ways that you can get paid from your music now, and even more. But I'll just mention, some of the royalties, for instance. Most artists, when they hear about, the music industry and the business, the first thing they ask, oh, BMI and ASCAP? Yes, in a sense. BMI and ASCAP is only one small aspect of the music business, right? Or a major aspect, but what I mean by aspect is this. There's 7 different royalties that you could earn from, right? 6 to 7 of them. One is called mechanical royalties, okay? And this is by law. This is 9 cents per song, right? Per digital download. Each time your song is downloaded, you're supposed to get paid 9 cents for that. It's called a mechanical royalty, right? Each time your CD is reproduced, even before it's sold, you are owed 9 cents per song. So for instance, if there's 15 songs in an album, which gives you about $1.36 total, if that CD is multiplied by 1,000 times, you have to multiply 1,000 times $1.36. And then even before one CD is sold, you are owed $1,360.
Wow.
It's called a mechanical royalty. And now Now, listen, this is what I always say. I don't want you all to say like, well, okay, well, money is owed to me. Listen, start from this point. You cannot blame the companies, the producers, or anyone like that. We are all learning. We have to respect the process. So just know that that's called a mechanical royalty. The next royalty is called public performance royalty, which is BMI and ASCAP. They deal with public performance. You know, when your song is played on the radio, it's played at a bar, it's played in the hair salon, it's played at the football stadium. They have a way technologically to know if your song has been played in certain places. That's called public performance. The next one is called sync royalty, where if your music is out there and basically it's being used in a film or a documentary or something like that, you're supposed to get a check for that, one-time check for that. Then you also have print royalty. I'm gonna give you an example. If I walk into an establishment and my lyrics are on the wall, and on the bottom right it says by Niyorah, lyrics by Niyorah, it means I'm supposed to get paid for that. Another one is called a digital interactive streaming royalty, where you can interact with what's being played. For instance, YouTube and certain platforms digitally that you could stop, go back, play the music from here, there, and everywhere. And so that's digital interactive. Then there's digital non-interactive streaming, like internet radio, for instance, where you cannot alter anything; you just have to listen to it. And so on and so forth, and digital mechanical royalty. So all these ways are ways to get paid. So how do you get that money? You know, there's ways to sign up technologically, like BMI and ASCAP, there's online registration and so on and so forth. Mechanical royalties. I could go on and on, Nykole, but this is just some examples.
I have some comments here. I think Leo asked, he wanted to know how cool was it to collaborate with so many people from around the world? Were they perfectionists or laid back?
Yeah, a lot of professional artists are actually perfectionists. They strive to be perfectionists, in their own way, definitely. And so Niyorahmusic.digital, go to the website, check it out. Thanks for supporting the music. Thank you, everyone tuning in. And thank Nykole Tyson from I'm Making It Happen. One love. Thanks for the support and the blessings, man.
Thank you. But definitely want to thank all those that's watching. Thank you, Niyorah, for working on your craft during this stressful time and making it happen so that we can have such music that we can enjoy. Now you have people all over, France and Washington State and wherever, that's going to be helping them to get through this time. And we'll see you next week from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. next week, Wednesday. And I want to encourage you to have an amazing rest of the day and week. If you don't see something happening, create it. Be the change. And until next time, keep thinking outside the box, coloring outside the lines, and remember, it's about you, me, we. So make it happen.
One love to the nation. God bless you all.